graphs. The percent circle graph adds up to 100. Okay, a circle is 360 degrees. Okay, you need to know those two things. Okay, write this down. This is a circle graph, and 152 middle school students were surveyed. 41% like Dr. Pepper. So I need to know how many actually like Dr. Pepper. So what I need to do, I need to find how many of the 152 students vote for Dr. Pepper. It says 41%. So I take my percent, change it to a decimal, and I times it by 152. And this just percent times whole equals part. Yes, it is. So 0.41 times 152 gives me this number, 62.3. Can I have a third of a student?
No.
Can I have 0.3? No. So we just round down. 62 students voted for Dr. Pepper. So what percentage of students liked Pepsi? Look on that circle graph.
22%.
22%. So I changed 22% to a decimal. I times by the number of students taking the survey. This is percent times whole gives me part. Remember our formula from like Monday? So how many total students took the survey? Someone raise your hand and tell me.
150.
Raise your hand. Braden.
152.
152 students took the survey. 22% like Pepsi. That means 33 students enjoy Pepsi. How many like Coke best? If you look on your circle graph, it was 6%. So we changed 6% to 0.06. Times it by how many students took the survey, which was 152. 9 students. What? All right, write this down. How many more students like Dr. Pepper than Coke? How many more students like Dr. Pepper and Coke? How many students voted for Dr. Pepper? 62. Kyle, how many students voted for Coke?
Coke, 6%.
6% of 152. What did we get a minute ago? 9. So 9 students preferred Coke? 53. 53 students like Dr. Pepper more than Coke. All right. So you need to write this down. We are going to construct the circle graph. The first thing we need to do is convert all of the votes into a percentage. Then find out how many degrees of that circle it's going to take up. So write this down. Okay. We're asked to construct a circle graph. We had a certain number of people vote for their favorite lunch. First thing you have to do is find out how many total people voted. So total votes is 45 plus 21 plus 19 plus 9 plus 15 adds up to 109. Okay? Have to find this number first. Okay? Have to find the total. Next thing we do is we find out the percentage, which instead of finding a percentage and then timesing it, like bringing it back to a decimal, we're just going to leave it as a decimal. Okay? So I'm going to find the percentage of how many people like pizza. Right? Anyone want to tell me how I would do that? Divide by 100?
109.
109. So I'm going to take 45, divide it by 109. Go for it. 45 because it's 45 like pizza. We're doing pizza first. Okay. 45 divided by 109 gives me 0.413. Okay. Which if I change it to 40, I could change it to percentage, which would be 41.3%, right? Okay. But again, I'm not going to write the percentage because I'm going to have to use 0.413 anyway. So my decimal for pizza was 0.413. You got the same thing? Me
Turn
too.
around, is that to, 0.41?
I got 0.4128. So around that 0.413. Now, I need to know how many degrees of this circle pizza is going to take up. So I take my percentage, 0.413, and I times it by 360. Because there are 360 degrees in the circle. So 41% of 360 is 148.7 degrees.
That's what I got.
Okay. So of this circle, we need to take up 150 degrees of it for just pizza. Spaghetti. I need to find my decimal for spaghetti. Someone want to raise your hand and tell me how I find that? Blaine?
Multiply by 100. Wait, your degrees?
My decimal.
Okay, that's 109.
What about 109?
Multiply 21.
Multiply it by 100?
Divide.
Or divide it? I divide it. I take 21 divided by 109. That gives me 0.193. Then I take 19.3%, which is spaghetti. That's how many people voted for spaghetti, is 19.3%. I times that by 360. So 0.193 times 360.
You get 69.48.
I get 69.4 degrees.
8.
We're only going 1 to the 10th decimal place.
Would you, whatever,
Do what?
wouldn't you round up?
I got 69.35. So that
Have
rounds.
you ever had
Now we need to do hamburgers. So I take 19 divided by 109. Gives me 0.174. So I get rid of 21. I take 19 divided by 109. Get 0.174. I take 0.174.
which one do we start with?
Times that by 360. I get 62.6 degrees. Need to do it for taco as well, so I take 9 divided by 109. Yeah, 0.082. 0.082 times 109. Or not 109, sorry. Times 360. Gives me 29.52. 29.5 degrees. Then I do my last one, which is 15 divided by 109. That gives me 0.138 as a decimal. 0.138 times 360 tells me I need to take out 49.7 degrees of the circle.
5 m squared, right? Oh, okay. And then minus 5 m squared, right?
Yeah.
And then,
No, it'd be plus and slash.
oh yeah, never mind. It's not negative. Oops.
All right, so here's our circle graph. Okay. How much of pizza was supposed to be taken up? 41%, which was how many degrees?
148.
148. Half is 180, right? So we're going to do just less than half. Okay. So here's pizza. Okay. It's at 41%, right? Right, the percentage. Okay. What was next? Spaghetti, which what percentage? Okay, 69 degrees. At what percentage was that? No, that's the degrees. I want to know the percentage. What was the decimal?
193.
19.
It's
It's 19.
19%. Okay.
Oh, that's
Look at the decimal for that's next. Right. Now, what was this? Tacos.
No.
No, hamburger.
Okay.
19.
Hamburgers was 19%. Okay. What was next?
Wait.
What are you talking about?
No, that's spaghetti.
Oh, this was spaghetti.
The next one is hamburgers.
Okay. Okay. Hamburgers was how many degrees?
17%.
17%. But how many degrees?
62.6.
Okay. So just about a little less than spaghetti, right? This was what? Tacos?
2 and the third.
Hamburger.
Hamburgers. Okay. It was 17%. What's next? Tacos.
Yes.
What was the percentage for tacos?
9.
9? So smaller than all the rest, right?
How's that? Don't do it
Yeah,
there.
that's 9%. And what was left? Other?
Other.
That was 15%.
Wait, what?
Okay, does that look about right? Yes. Okay, I don't need it to be perfect. Okay, which one should be the biggest?
Pizza.
Pizza. Which one should be the smallest?
Taco.
Taco. Okay, that's all that matters. Here's your assignment.